10:28 p.m. EST. 22:28 wicket. England 35-1, Stoneman CT and B Lion 15. Updated at 10:29 p.m. EST. Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:25 p.m. EST. 22:25 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:21 p.m. EST. 22:21 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:17 p.m. EST. 22:17 Updated at 10:18 p.m. EST. Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:15 p.m. EST. 22:15 7th over, England 23-0. Cook 11, Stoneman 11. A quick single from Cook, dashing down the other end like a man a decade younger. Good to see. Stoneman does the same to the very next ball. Good running is good cricket, as is the dive from Lyon at backward point. Cook hit that well enough to get 4 if not for the spinner's outstretched arm. He needn't worry about it though, too. Finish the over. Hazelwood dished him up a short ball on his body, pulled with authority through square leg. Vintage Cook. A nice moment to leave it on. You have the mighty Rob Smith for the rest of the day. Thanks for your friendly company. I'll catch you again on Morning 4. Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:10 p.m. EST. 22:10 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:07 p.m. EST. 22:07 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 10:02 p.m. EST. 22:02 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 9:57 p.m. EST. 21:57 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 9:52 p.m. EST. 21:52 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 9:47 p.m. EST. 21:47 Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 9:39 p.m. EST. 21:39 While we wait, those emails. Great Warner interview. Thanks, Bob Wilson. I'd read it before but it was a nice revisit. Keep the rest of it for an end of the career special because the big ships certainly shifted. And you're right that it does mean there have been 2 of him. Yesterday's ton happened because he wanted it. You see that sometimes and it's always unmistakable. And we shouldn't forget that wanting doesn't much register on the Richter scale normally. Everybody always wants everything. But something in the nature or weight of Warner's wanting his shifted. It's what silly, and rather right-wing, folks mean when they talk about someone imposing their will. There's no such thing as will. The subconscious is a granulous beast. There is only desire. And he's got a lot of that. There's a passage about indigenous affairs that is especially good. Personally, I think he'll end up in Parliament. Who for? Anyone's guess. Ben Parker says the Warner interview landed him with a very good Adil Radhid piece from the same parish. It is rather puzzling that Rashid wasn't included in the Ashes squad. Your thoughts? I hadn't thought about it until reading that. But gee, what can you say on that topic? Can't help but question the timing of the decision to give Ali the ball on both occasions, argues Sachin. Paul. Root got brought off and Ali proceeded to settle in Shaun Marsh. Same thing happened with Payne. Can't see what's wrong with rotating the 4 pacers around all their time. I said it was a job well done by the Quicks, that is. Once again, really battled. Typical England, laments Paul Griffin. Stable door now being slammed shut, with efficiency and equine occupant having long since decamped. True, that. Lastly, Peter Rowntree got into the festive spirit, answering the shout-out for songs that John Starbuck asked for. How about I'm Dreaming of a Craig White Christmas, and the Hollies and the Ivy? I think it is a rule that Craig White needs to be mentioned on the oboe at least once a test match. The original? Obviously not 90 miles per hour man. That'll do us. England are out there. Stoneman to face up. Josh Hazelwood to do the honours in the absence of Mitchell Starc. From the Great Southern Stand End. Facebook, Twitter, Google+. 9:31 p.m. EST. 21:31 Australia all out 327. Lion LBW Anderson 0. Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 9:27 p.m. EST 21:27 Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 9:17 p.m. EST 21:17 Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 9:13 p.m. EST 21:13 Wicket. Cummins, C. Cookby Broad, Australia 326-9, updated at 9:14 p.m. EST Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:33 p.m. EST 20:33 Lunch, Australia 326-8 115th over, Australia 326-8, Cummins 4, Hazelwood 0, if England get another wicket in this over the session will be extended and I'll have to plug in my computer. But he's bowling to Cummins, who is solid as they come. He grabs a single to keep the strike when they return from lunch. Joe Root will be thrilled with their work this morning. Sure, 3 of the 5 wickets to fall were chopped on, but that's blockbusters. 5 for 82 was the overall damage. It looked a long way from going down that path early on with Smith doing largely as he pleased. But just after his stand with Shaun Marsh reached 100, he was the first to drag a ball back onto his woodwork, from Curran's second offering of the morning. Not a bad first scalp in Test cricket. Mitch Marsh followed in identical circumstances off Woakes' 4th ball of the day. His older brother was in fine touch, maroting beyond 50 until Broad became the 3rd bowler to strike, within an over of returning to the attack with a nice little in-dipper. Payne also looked fantastic, until he pulled Anderson off a bottom edge back. That was in his first over back as well, come to think of it. When Broad struck Bird in front, the session was very much England's. Time for a feed. I'll be back shortly. Gary Naylor, at Garanaylor 999. Today's morning session brought to you by pic.twitter.com/DLTXGF8 December 27, 2017, updated at 8:42 p.m. EST Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:28 p.m. EST 2028 Wicket. Bird LBWB Broad 4, Australia 325-8, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:16 p.m. EST 2016 Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:13 p.m. EST 2013 Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:09 p.m. EST 2009 Wicket. Marsh LBW Broad 61, Australia 314-6, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus 8:04 p.m. EST 20:04 109th over, Australia 314-5, S Marsh 61, Payne 20. Shoot. Once again, Payne dominating the ball through the covers off Curran into the 20s with the best drive we've seen this morning. Gary Naylor, at Garanaylor 999. Is England's problem a misconception of fast medium bowling at Colin Saddam? SF Barnes was not a reined-in version of Harold Larwood, so shouldn't we be seeing cutters, slower balls, yorkers, lobs, okay, not lobs, but more imagination from the old pros, not just the debutant? December 27, 2017, must say, I did love seeing the Ian Harvey slower ball.